Hello everyone, my name's Lex, and it is Sunday morning. It is also Mother's Day, which is why I was a little bit late. Had to give a call to my mama to wish her a happy Mother's Day. Hopefully, either you're able to spend time with your mother or at least give her a call to say thank you. But yeah, now moving on from mothers to mamas, or mommies. Zenless, that was a horrible transition, but it is what it is. Zenless Zone Zero. Still in the midst of the new 2.8 story, so want to hop into that. But first thing, there was a video that popped up, and I think I incorrectly looked at this. Well, I half looked at it, not entirely sure. So there was a short that they posted that was a preview of the judge's downtime. I thought that it was more related to her character demo, which was Fatal Auction, which I think at the end of, the overall story was that she was, Prometheus was tasked with busting an underground slave trade ring, which she did. And then at the end of that video, she walks out into the rain and kind of goes out into the night. I thought that the short that they had posted was related to that. I was half correct. It's more of, it was a preview of the next video that came out, which is the judge's downtime. So it's the same title, but the best way to describe this, it's more than 6.5 minutes of just ASMR. And essentially it deals with the aftermath of that mission. After she had busted that slave trade ring. And I guess she may have gotten injured, so she goes to some kind of doctor to get patched up before heading out on her way. But yeah, it's about like 6:40 of just ASMR, which I find fucking hilarious, to be honest.
Lady Promea, cold, taciturn, and extremely dangerous. Ex-sleeper from the outer ring, now a blade of Krampus. Infiltrated an illegal auction, apprehended the ringleader. Nothing but high-risk missions. Severe abrasions on the leg. Prickly pain in the neck. And lastly, gear repairs. Honestly, maybe you should be a little more concerned about staying alive, ma'am. Treatment today. Just get started. Let's start with basic disinfection. This might sting a little.
You know, it makes sense that Krampus would have these kind of doctors, maybe stationed around New Eridu, for things like this. But I guess it depends on the type of mission that the Krampus judge goes on, whether they would need medical care or not.
I'm going to release your restraints briefly. Just relax. This is just a required step for servicing the restraints. If the light bothers you, just close your eyes for me and let your body loosen up. I'll start by extracting the bigger pieces. Relax your muscles. Otherwise, it may cause secondary injury. Relax. Imagine your body like a soft sponge, floating gently on water, slowly expanding, opening up. Expanding, opening up. As expected of Judge Promia, the major pieces are all out. The rest will go much quicker.
Are you treating me like a child?
All right, ma'am. The worst part's over. You did great. Next, we'll run a few routine checks. There's some redness around your neck. Looks like an electrical burn. This will feel a little cold. A little stinging is normal. It'll go away pretty soon. Let's hook you up to an IV once we're done. All done, ma'am. Your gear still needs repairs. So, you should get some rest tonight. Lady Promia.
Well, that is I guess, a little bit of the background of Promea as she operates as a judge for Krampus. Um, and she's like a normal human. She gets hurt on these missions, so she needs to get patched up. She needs her gear to be repaired, things of that nature. Why it had to be a 6-minute ASMR video, who knows? But you know what? It is what it is. Not the first time they've done like an ASMR thing. They did it for Lucia a couple months back. When she was being introduced to the game, they had like a ASMR live stream where she was like camping and then would switch to like humming a tune and then would be like writing in a book and then would be like cooking something on a fire and it would just loop like that for like I think it was like 6 hours or 12 hours. I can't remember how long the video was. Or the live stream was, but yeah, so they did that. So it looks like they're gonna continue doing some of these ASMR things where possible. Anywho, that was pretty much the only thing that popped out. Guess we'll move on to some game stuff now.
Starry night, starry night. A loving mother, a flame-eating father. Look up, cherish both her luminous love and caring, his wrath and cruelty.
No, actually, before that, do daily logging stuff.
Have a cup of coffee to jumpstart your day. You feel lost? You can always come back here for a cup of coffee.
Ingredients are the freshest in the morning. Come, have a bowl of noodles. We even finished all your broth. Want some more?
think this coming week could be getting materials for the last of her stuff. So let's do the skill chips or element chips.
Even boss deserves a break.
What are you waiting for? To catch a bullet?
Take them all!
I'm here. Come on.
There's no retreat now!
Move over! Time for the real show! Don't move!
Let me show you how it's done.
What are you waiting for? To catch a bullet?
What's your honor really worth?
Starlight never dies! Try this!
Ready!
Let me show you how it's done.
Move over! Time for the real show! Quit moving!
Time to shine!
What's your honor really worth?
Starlight never dies! Starlight shines bright! Ha!
All right, one more time.
What's your honor really worth?
Let me handle this!
Time to shine!
Let me show you how it's done.
Quit moving!
Courage is power! Knowledge is too!
Starlight never dies!
Watch and learn. Gotcha.
All right. Alright, we'll just increase all those by 2 for now, because yeah, we'll wait until we get, well, it's changed. I think it did. And shit, it did change. Oh, yeah, I wasn't expecting they changed the outlook of it. Actually, maybe I'll bump up everything by 1. Alright, so that pretty much cleared out what I had. So yeah, we're gonna need to refill on some electric chips.
I sense someone's peepers on us, Trucky.
Alright. Back to the story.
Where am I? Is this a dream or...
Belle, are you here?
This is Blazewood.
We made promise. This together.
That's true, Eva. Get ready. We will not lose. No, no. Okay, monster.
That's... teacher?
Your dream shouldn't be like this. Wake up. If you don't wake up now, you never will.
Oh, she found us?
My head. Wait. What happened?
You were sleepwalking, you know. Another step and you'd have followed those memory ghosts straight onto the highway.
Ramiel, why are you here? No, wait. Before that, who are you really?
Shh. Easy there, Mr. Model Citizen. If you raise your voice, you'll wake everyone up. And besides, our Q&A game works in turns, remember? Last time, the final question you asked me about your nightmare, I already helped you with that. Waking you up from your dream wasn't easy, you know. So, now it's my turn to ask a question, right?
What do you want to know?
No need to be so tense. We're just chatting like before. Let me think. Your nightmare. All right, let's start here. In your eyes, what kind of person is your teacher?
My teacher? Why would you ask about her? What does she have to do with you or the W engine you stole?
Answering a question with another question is a serious foul in a Q&A game, you know. But if you really don't want to answer, I'll give you a little hint. In a game like this, the one answering can't lie. But they don't necessarily have to tell the whole truth either. So, let's get back to the question. What kind of person do you think your teacher is? A good person? A bad one? Or perhaps...
My teacher, she...
Don't take too long, or you'll get penalized for it.
She's my guide. I trust her.
So it didn't matter what I picked.
Maybe there are still things I don't fully understand yet, but I trust in her character. I trust the path she set me on.
A guide worthy of trust, huh? That's a very interesting answer. All right then. By the rules, it's my turn to answer the question you asked earlier. Who am I? My real name is Remiel. Well, I suppose most people would recognize me better by my family name. Dan. My full name is Remiel Dan.
No, that's impossible. That name belongs to someone from over 100 years ago.
I knew you'd react like that. After all, that name probably only exists in history books for you, doesn't it? Lieutenant Colonel of the Guard of Staves, and one of the first generation Void Hunters.
But how can that be?
It's not completely impossible, you know. Time tends to be a little kinder to a person like me. But if you still think I'm lying, well, even though you haven't asked yet, I'll give you one more answer for free. Something I'm sure you're dying to know.
And we gonna get to the answer to that. Also, hey, hello. Hope you're having a good evening. Trust Krampus. Trust Ramiel. Trust Carol Arna.
Our game time always runs out so quickly. So let's keep it short. To me, that Porceloid W engine is a key to the past. There's something I need it for. So I'm afraid I can't give it back to you just yet. Sorry. But I promise you this. When everything is finally settled, if you still need it, I'll place it in your hands myself. And, though you might not have realized it yet, just like those phantoms in your dreams, you're chasing after something you might never actually find. In that sense, you and I might not be enemies after all.
I don't understand. And what exactly do you intend to do with that W engine?
Greedy, aren't you? That's a whole new question. Let's save it for next time, shall we? Look, that adorable little snake is already on her way over.
You bad lady! Stay away from us! Wise, are you okay? Did she hurt you?
Wait, no, don't stay away from us.
I'm warning you. Stay
She's
away
the whole
from
reason.
my lifetime meal ticket. I'm a pub sex.
She's the whole reason we're on this fucking thing in the first place. We're trying to find her. Don't stay away from us. Stay here.
And you're making an enemy of all public security. And if I get hurt, Demon Lord, the Commissioner will mobilize everyone and flatten the outer ring looking for you. You don't want a massive casualty incident like that, right?
See? This sharp little snake can always find you with uncanny accuracy. She seems particularly concerned about you.
Don't worry, Cecilia. She doesn't appear to mean us harm. At least not at the moment.
At least not for the moment, huh? What a cautious way to put it. I'd love to keep talking with you a little longer, but it sounds like the rest of your companions are about to arrive too. I really do prefer one-on-one conversations. Handling a whole crowd at once? Just thinking about it makes me tired. So, I suppose this is goodbye for now. Let's save the topic about your teacher for the next time we meet.
Wait, Remiel. Don't leave just yet.
Wait, why does this get changed her clothes? Oh, so I'm assuming that she's going to be the Void Hunter for Season 3. Just like Miyabi was for Season 1, and Zhao Guan was for Season 2.
Woman? Oh, come on. And I'm the mayor of New Eridu. She's obviously full of it.
A first-generation Void Hunter is like on the same level as the original hero from Starlight Knight Chronicles. A straight-up legendary boss fight. But if she's telling the truth... Damn, how old would she be? Like, over 100 or something. I mean, boss always says, don't judge a woman's age by her looks. But come on! She doesn't look anywhere near 100. Not even close.
Exactly, so she's just bluffing, trying to scare you. Proxy, don't let that bad lady trick you. Wise, did she do anything to you?
I'm fine. She didn't try anything. Actually, she said she needed the Porceloid W engine for something important, and she'd return it afterward. Honestly, I don't see a reason for her to approach me just to lie. Same goes for the first-generation Void Hunter claim. There's no clear incentive for her to make that up.
Right. I agree with your assessment.
What is it, Promia? Did you think of something?
The big guy I mentioned earlier. Strictly speaking, I'm not meant to be sharing its movements with you, but given the circumstances, there's no point in withholding it now. Big Guy is just a code name. Its actual designation is Anti-Void Hunter Riot Suppression Mech.
A mech
That's a
designed to
mouthful.
suppress Void Hunters? But why?
I don't know. At first, Tops treated it as nothing more than a classification, a metric for combat prowess. After all, no one truly intended to oppose a Void Hunter. But now it seems more likely it was never just a label. Tops's upper ranks may have known Remiel's identity long ago and made preparations in advance. Even the Hollow Champion competition may have been staged to lure her out. You, me, Romuald, and every other participant We may all have been unwitting pieces on Rusty Cliff's board, used to corner Remiel and eliminate her.
So then, if that Porceloid W engine is important to her too, then yeah, it all makes sense. Wait, what? So you're saying she might actually be a first-generation Void Hunter? The one from the Legends, who can level cities with a single strike?
It's a possibility, yes.
I didn't bare my teeth at her, did I? And call her a bad lady?
Now you're thinking about that?
Is it too late to run for my life now? Maybe I can call for backup from public security. No, wait, no one gonna back me up. I'm dead, I'm so dead. What if she gets mad and turns me into some permanent outer ring roadside decoration?
I can picture it already. A faded Cecilia, just like those faded ethereals.
Stop! Proxy, stop it! No, I'm picturing it too.
We need to confirm Remiel's true objective. Now. She can't have gone far. I'll pursue.
Tracking a first-generation Void Hunter? Damn, that's sick. Count me in! So, which direction are we headed exactly?
Excuse me, the great, not so great specialist Cecilia here might possibly maybe have a way to find her. Okay, just to be clear, I didn't do it on purpose. I swear I wasn't trying to offend the great first-generation Void Hunter. It's just earlier I might have possibly maybe accidentally stuck the precinct-issued tracker on her.
You attached a tracker on a first-generation Void Hunter? Cecilia, how exactly did you manage that?
Right when she was saying goodbye to you? I mean, I didn't. Chalky did. Anyway, it got stuck on her while she was distracted.
Oh, wow. Actually impressive.
I'm serious, I didn't mean it. You guys, you all have to back me up. I had zero intention of offending her. None whatsoever. I swear.
Well done, Cecilia. Facing a first-generation Void Hunter without a trace of fear. You've proven yourself a capable, level-headed
Oh no, that
security
face
specialist.
is full of fear.
I didn't. That's not what happened. Don't twist my words. It was just an accident. No need to panic, Cecilia. I don't think she's hostile. If she were, we'd already be done for. I guess that's true. I mean, she's super strong. She could probably take on 1,000,000 Cecilias solo. Oh, wait! The signal's there! I got her!
This direction.
No! Why'd it cut out already? Did she find it?
Cecilia, is that thing of yours even legit? Or is it some free promo thingy you picked up?
How would I know? It's my first time using this thing. The fact it worked at all is a miracle.
Tracker's final signal coordinates retrieved. Location, near one of the Persenis companion hollows.
Yeah, figured.
Then it's likely the signal dropped because she entered the hollow. No time to tell Lighter. Let's go after her.
Got it. I'll go wake the Sons of Caledon. Wise, you guys go ahead. We'll catch up.
So what about Sunbringer, though? Yeah, I mean, she's also part of that same group of Void Hunters from the first generation. I don't know if she will be a playable agent, though. She could be. She very well could be. I don't know. I kind of get more of the feeling that she's just going to be an NPC that's tied to the story rather than a playable agent that we'll be able to get. We're probably more... I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they did add first generation Void Hunters on the list of agents that are playable, but I kind of feel like for the story's sake of the game, they may just be having those first generation ones be like NPCs to give like background and context to things, and the current generation of Void Hunters or the Void Hunter level people that may have like some type of history or connection to the first generation ones are probably going to be on the list of playable agents. But I don't know if any of the actual first generation ones are going to be playable. I could be wrong. I could be 100% wrong. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like Sunbringer is going to be more of an NPC level character. But who knows? Would that be disappointing that you can't play as her? Yeah, it would be. But I mean, I don't know what the devs are, what they'd be planning on for the future of this game. But yeah.
Oh my. Didn't expect that naughty little snake Thyron girl to be quite so capable. Now, when did she even manage to stick this thing on me? Why do I get the feeling she wasn't taking me seriously?
She was
Leanne,
100%.
stop wasting our time. Phaethon and Tops's pursuit units are closing in on your position.
Yes, got it. Don't worry. I'll take care of those little nuisances. I don't mean Phaethon, of course.
Don't let your guard down. We don't have any intel on Tops's mech, so no way to be sure if it's specifically designed to counter you.
Aw, are you worried about me? Or is it something else? Relax. I know what I'm doing. But before I open the treasure chest, let me waste just a tiny bit more time doing something only a bad girl would do, Like going to play a little game of hide and seek with that anti-Void Hunter mech. Right, and before that, I should return this tracker to that cute little snake first.
Yeah, I'm getting more and more confident that the person on that little droid thing on the other side of that communication is Carol Arna. I don't know if it's the same voice. There's slight distortion just from the technical aspect of that droid. But
Don't tell me.
I'm getting the feeling.
Don't tell me the Void Hunter's punishment has already started.
Teacher.
Hey, don't freak yourself out. It's just how this hollow is. I've taken part in investigations here before, and look, I'm still perfectly fine. There's no cause for alarm.
Whew. Thank goodness I know the most reliable proxy ever. Otherwise, my glorious career would have ended early in this black and white silent film.
That said, something feels off. Comms with Belle and Fairy cut out the moment we entered this hollow. Still, given the urgency, finding Remiel is the priority.
So I'm trying to remember the hollow. It was that one investigation that we did for Miyabi where we were like exploring this place. I forget what it was called.
Let's keep going.
Doesn't matter if it's a trial for the Void Hunter. Starlight Knight Billy is always ready for battle.
An opening. It's over.
My things are ready.
We're charging up.
And here and now.
It's okay to be afraid.
Anything else?
There's something strange up ahead.
That is true. It is under. Oh wait, I can't see it while I'm here. But yeah, It would be under the permanent ones.
Can you keep up?
Huh? Oh, this is a little bamboo. Looks like it's melting. And my tracker.
There's also a note.
What does it say? Is it a warning? Is she turning us all into faded statues if we don't turn back?
Oh, is it trash talk? A challenge? So it's finally happening. I get to throw down with a legend face to face.
Small duel of a puff.
Stalking is
Oh,
hardly a
hard.
habit I'd care to
Fast.
encourage. It only gets more dangerous from here. Turn back while you still can. I, Remiel Dan, intend to honor the promise I made you. There's no need for you to venture any deeper. Oh, and this little one? I traded a story for it. Back then, I thought we were quite alike. But on second thought, this melancholy style doesn't really suit me. So, I'm leaving it in your hands. Keep it safe for me.
Okay. Okay, so she returned the tracker and even gave us a gift? It seems she's not that angry. Does this mean I'm safe now?
It reads like a warning and a promise. Whatever she's planning, it's likely beyond what we can handle. By her estimation, at least. The question is whether her intent is protective or a calculated misdirection.
Oh, okay.
Remiel!
Why is it just speed through? I was reading that.
Remiel! Where? She's here!
There!
There? Where? I don't see anything!
I'll go on and catch up with you all ahead.
Wait, don't go. What did you mean by that?
It just speeds right through.
Manager!
Don't even have my finger on the controller.
I've checked the area. Doesn't look like anyone's been around.
Sorry. I believe I just saw a vision of Remiel and reacted without thinking. She was here. I'm sure of it. I may be able to trace her path through these illusions.
Illusions? But Billy and I didn't see anything. Hey, Proxy, are you sure you're okay?
Don't worry, Cecilia. I'll manage. Right now, finding Remiel takes priority.
Don't push yourself, alright? If you start feeling sick, you have to tell us, okay?
Yeah, I will. Let's keep moving. These illusions again. Over here!
It's like the good old days. Come on! Find her death! Ambush!
I'll take over. Tick-tock.
I'm going for it! Their heartbeats are speeding up! Does it have to be me?
Back off!
I use anything, you know.
The distance is just right. A gap. It's over. Obstacle removed.
It ends here!
That means two!
For the highlight reel!
Something strange up ahead.
Over there!
He did the Michael Jackson crotch thrust. He said
It's a great day for a
illusions, but yeah, those did kind of sound like illusions.
She's talking.
This is a nice place. A world of pure white. I like it. It suits me. If I die one day, I hope someone can lay me to rest here. Or at least somewhere like this. What are you talking about? I'm a void hunter. How would I ever get corrupted and turn into an ethereal?
Why are you throwing death flags around like that, lady?
It's a promise then. If I really do become an ethereal someday, you'll be the one to kill me. And then bury them here as proof that I once lived. That's not what I meant. Why would you bury me here after I've turned into an ethereal? That's hideous. I don't want that.
There's a fissure nearby. Where am I?
I didn't know you were capable of this. I'll give it a try, too.
I feel like I should be able to do this.
Whoa, what is
That looks like a sarcophagus.
Signal acquisition complete. Target zone locked down.
What is this thing? It's even crazier than those Romulo mechs.
Damn, look at its armor! And that energy output! Classic Tops work! Different sides and all, but I gotta hand it to him. I'm a little jealous. Professional-wise, you know. Too bad for them they caught me on a perfect day. It doesn't matter how tough that mech is. I'll come out victorious!
That's an anti-Void Hunter riot suppression mech. The Decider. Terror Raptor.
That name's kinda lame. Could definitely use some work.
Billy, you just took a step back, didn't you? I saw that.
Whoever is piloting that mech, answer me. Whose orders are you following?
Lady Premier, why ask what you already know? We are simply following the will of Tops. Retrieve the mission objective!
What exactly is hidden here?
Hey, you don't seriously think I'm just gonna answer your questions, do you? But I can tell you one thing. Before I get to the real work, I'll be clearing out all of you unstable variables that might threaten Tops' assets.
By the authority vested in me as a Krampus judge, I am taking control of this area. Withdraw immediately.
Oh, high and mighty judge! As arrogant as ever! You really still don't get it, do you?
Withdraw. This is your final warning.
Don't you see, ma'am? It's exactly because you're here that this has to end so badly. Just look at this lineup. A Krampus judge, a public security specialist, and the mayor's little favorite, Phaethon.
What a troublesome bunch. Letting even one of you go is a liability we can't afford.
so I'm afraid you all have to stay here forever.
The audio changed for a hot second.
A gap. Farewell. Face your judgment!
I'm on fire! This thing's not as difficult to deal with as I thought.
Anti-Void Hunter mech. In name only.
Fuck. Oh, it's got the anti. Okay, that's what that is.
That so-called anti-Void Hunter whatever mech. With a name like that, I thought it'd be a real threat. Turns out it went down in seconds. Wait a second. Doesn't that mean we're basically on the same level as a Void Hunter?
Yep, that's a logical
If word gets out that
conclusion.
we took this thing down, public security's gotta give me a raise. And a promotion, right?
Then I'm getting myself an honorary citizen Starlight Billy custom bike paint job. And when we're back, I'm designing a signature combo finisher for the four of us. I'll even let you name the move this time. Generous, right?
These two share a
manager.
single brain cell.
You listening?
Wise. Where are you going? Wait. What are you?
Well, this is where we say goodbye, my old friend. And I truly hope that we never see each other again.
Wise manager!
This power.
He's in danger!
So are we! Everything around us is getting pulled in!
Is Wise inside that thing?
Subdue it to get Wise out of there.
Oh, so that's why the boss for DA is like that. Gotcha. Makes sense now.
Break the outer shell without damaging the inside.
Oh, I didn't hit Wise just now, did I? Whoa! Get away from me!
Domain lockdown!
It's a good thing I fought the DA out of just randomness earlier this week. Not even paying attention to what the fuck this thing was.
Don't play!
Time to clean up. I will carry out your execution.
Oh, that actually kind of works as a little dodge maneuver.
The starlight purges all evil!
Wise is still in that thing! We need to get him out!
But it's huge! Where do we even start?
How should I know? I'll take the top. You check the bottom.
Wait. It's not over yet.
Yeah, this does kind of remind me of
can't
the
be.
Battle Bog fight.
Is that Wise?
Manager, is that you? This doesn't look good.
Experience tells me we should retreat, observe, and come up with a plan.
That's if you get the chance to
My instincts
retreat.
tell me, if we don't defeat it right here, right now,
This is like a
Wise
fucking.
will never come back.
This is a fucking Dark Souls boss. Oh, we just beat the first form. Here comes the second one with a whole new health bar.
Damn it! It's too powerful!
Not good. At this rate.
Wise, don't scare me! Wake up! It's us!
What the fuck is that? Oh shit, this is just like, fuck. What's her name? I can't remember the name of the fucking fight. It's in the DA recently, where you have to destroy those.
That weird thing is charging at us!
Fuck. I can't remember the name of the fucking boss. It's the one that, Zolde turned into, where you have to destroy the little pillar thing in the center. Otherwise, it just one hit KOs your character. Also, how are you supposed to fucking fight this thing? If it's just floating in the air, throwing shit at
I
you.
know. You don't want to hurt them. You've already tried your best. You did better than I ever could. Don't worry. I'll take it from here.
So she just absorbed that power and took it for her own.
Me.
And she has rocket wings. She evolved.
Shh. Don't speak. You need to stabilize the ether running through you. I know what you want to ask, but first, I think I owe you a proper apology. I'm sorry. I should have come here sooner, warned you to leave sooner, and erased my trail sooner.
I have no idea what the fuck's going on
I'm
anymore.
always like this. Only realizing things when it's already too late. Thinking, if only I'd acted sooner. Though I didn't expect that you'd make it all the way here on your own, without relying on the key. This is my fault, so I'm sorry. I have to apologize to you once more. And now, I suppose it's time to answer what's been on your mind. What is hidden here was once my Void Hunter's weapon, Thaumiel.
Oh.
Those golden eyes of yours, those nightmares you can't shake. I know why they exist and where they come from. Helios. We both know this name pretty well, and yet it holds completely different meanings for us. It was once the cause tied to me, and now it's the effect tied to you. Your condition, it stems from opposing forces inside you, and the balance between them has already broken. Your contact with Thamiel has only accelerated your fall into the abyss you were already sliding toward. But this isn't incurable. You know that. I do too. It's just... I'm sorry. With what I can do, I can only help you ease it temporarily. If you want to cure these symptoms once and for all, no, if you want to uproot the chronic blight from Helios, go to Roskalifer. There, you'll find the doctor best suited for both of us. But before that, what you need most is rest. Don't make your friends worry. Get a good night's sleep before everything becomes too late.
Alright, so she mentions Roskalifer. That's the location of season 3, so that confirms that. She mentions a doctor. I'm assuming that's Lady Sunbringer. Or it could be Carol Arna. Who knows? Either one. Also, I think an ad just popped up. Alright, ad ended. Oh shit, he's back home.
I'm home.
You're awake? Don't get up yet. Just lie back down. You need to rest now.
Right. Billy. And Cecilia and Promia. How are they?
Relax. They're fine. They're tougher than they look. Billy and Cecilia were here the whole time, actually. But they were getting kinda loud, and I didn't want them to wake you up, so I sent them downstairs. As for Promia, she left after making sure your condition was stable. Oh, and she left you a note, but Cecilia took it, saying something about logging it as evidence.
Sorry for making you worry again.
Hey, it's okay. It's over now.
Is it really over? Back in the hollow, I don't even know why, but I just had to touch it. That Void Hunter's weapon. And the moment I touched it, I think I blacked out, but I could feel it. Like I was back in that same state as before. Teacher, that incident I caused, it never really ended, did it?
Okay, Stop. Don't overthink it. It's all over now. Right. Are you hungry? I can grab you something. You kept mumbling Rose Califer or something in your sleep. Sounds like a snack brand?
Rose Califer. It sounds more like a place. Before I lost consciousness, I think I saw Ramiel. She mentioned this place and said, there's someone there who could fix my eyes. And she mentioned Helios Academy as well. My head... I can't remember the details.
Hey, it's fine. Don't push yourself too hard. Just rest. If you can't remember, you can't remember. It's not a big deal. Oh, speaking of Ramiel, Billy and the others brought back the competition prize. The Porceloid W engine. It's on the table over there.
Oh, so she gave it to us.
She kept her word. What she said back in Blazewood, was the W engine the key to unlocking that strange last seal? But for some reason, even without it, I managed to do the same thing. And Ramiel's goal, it was probably to retrieve her Void Hunter weapon from the start. But then, who put it there to begin with? My head is hurting again.
Wise? Wise? You're overthinking again, aren't you? Come on, you should focus on resting. Getting yourself back on your feet is the most important thing right now.
I want to go downstairs for a bit. Staying in bed isn't helping, and I should check in with Billy and Cecilia and let them see that I'm all right.
All right, but you have to take it slow. No running, no jumping. I'll heat up some milk and get you something to eat. You must be starving.
Heat up the milk? How? Y'all motherfuckers don't have a kitchen in this goddamn house.
Billy and Cecilia first. They must have been
You're
worried
talking
sick.
bullshit out your ass right now. In case there's some fucking special room that you guys fucking have. There ain't no kitchen here. There ain't no fucking microwave either. Conceal the light. Okay, so they're humming. Yeah, it is humming a little bit. They heat on their HDD since it uses so much power. That's true. Yeah, that's probably how they heat all their fucking food. Okay, so a couple of things that just happened. I mean, it's always been a theory, but I'm really suspecting that Wise and Belle were the reason the old capital fell. It must have been some type of incident that was tied to whatever eyes, power, whatever they were given, and that caused the whole thing and Hollow Zero to expand and all that, etc., etc. Wise kind of going into ethereal mode when he touched the Void Hunter weapon. We didn't see something like that when Wise touched Tailless when he was helping Miyabi back in season 1. And then I don't think Wise ever touched the Qingming sword when he was with Xiao Guan. But I guess when he touched Ramiel's Void Hunter weapon, something triggered and he became an ethereal for a hot second. It's just a pair of hands. Why is there a pair of hands up there? That's weird. No, because Eos is usually downstairs. I don't know what the hell that is. Why is there a random pair of hands up there? Huh. And then what was the other thing? Oh, I think towards the end of the main story, what was it, 2.5 or whatever? The mayor was mentioning that things are going to start getting interesting because of the Void Hunter weapons. So I guess this kind of connects with that, because that one video they put out had all the Void Hunter weapons kind of interacting and looking kind of weird, like the Qingming sword was reacting to something, Talus was reacting to something. I don't know if it was because of whatever was happening with Wise and Belle, but it seems like something's going on that's getting them stirred up. And maybe that's why Ramio was looking for her weapon, was because she sensed something was going on, so she needed to grab her weapon. Why it was locked up in a hollow, that's a different question. No idea. But yeah, something tells me. So we've seen the etheric other creature that's going to be tied to Belle and Wise in season 3. That's going to be like your own custom agent. I'm not even sure what the hell it's going to end up being. Yet time does work a little bit differently in Hollow, so I'm kind of wondering how that triggers. But yeah, we have the etheric other that's going to be showing up in season 3. I'm assuming this is going to be the W engine that's going to be used with that etheric other. It's probably going to be more customized, because otherwise this thing just looks basic as hell. It's just silver colored. But I'm imagining Belle and Wise are probably going to embellish it a little bit so it actually looks like a custom W engine. Or it could just be that, who knows. Oh, I'm 100% sure that thing's going to be S rank. Because honestly, the only other ether attack agent that's in the game is Zuyan, and she has had a rerun, I think. Yeah, she's had a rerun. But she's the only ether attack agent, S or A rank otherwise. There hasn't been any other ether attack agents added to the game. So I imagine, yeah, they're gonna have to give an A rank agent at some point for that type. Same for Wind, because Valina is going to be an S rank anomaly Wind agent. I imagine there's going to have to be an A rank one, but I think I've talked about this before, that there's just a huge disproportionate amount of S ranks to A ranks. I feel like there should be more A rank characters in the game, and then S1s are limited, and then Void Hunter level S1s are even more limited than that. But that doesn't seem to be the way they do things in these types of games. That's just me. No, they've mentioned they showed the. Hold on a second. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, that thing was that thing was an ether agent. Probably not going to be logged in on this. Oh shit, I am. Yeah, agent record period. Ah, you're loud. What the fuck? Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. You know what? You could be right. It could be an A rank agent. Because normally S rank agents, they have an animated image. And usually there's also a voice line too associated with them. Though sometimes they've not done that because of how early they started doing drip marketing. But yeah, this thing is an ether attack agent, but it's not an animated one. So maybe it's A rank. Maybe. I mean, we'll have to see when season 3 comes out. What the stars are? I'm pretty sure that's ether. I'm fairly certain that's ether because actually either one of them. Yeah, it's the same symbol that Arya has, and Arya is an ether agent. So yeah, it's an ether attack, but it doesn't. But it's not in to the animated image, so it's probably an A rank. Though there was some animations on it, but like it itself wasn't moving around. Like it's pretty still, but like there's flames coming off of its sword. It's not like its cape or its hair was moving in the wind, or like its body was like moving or anything like that, where like an S rank version of an agent would be. So it may be an A rank, but who knows? And because it's such a blank generic thing, maybe that's why it would be an A rank, as opposed to, you know, something that's actually having a personality like an agent, like an actual character agent. So that's why they would be like an S rank. I don't know. I'm just speculating. I'm bullshitting. Who knows? But yeah, the thing looks like it's going to be an ether agent when it comes out. Don't know when it's going to be coming out, because it looks like the first 2 characters of season 3 are going to be Valina and Norma. So then maybe during the 3rd year anniversary, which would line up with like 3.1. Version 3.1, because I think that's what they did for Yizhuan. She came out, I think she came out in 3.1. I can't remember. But yeah, I think she was during the anniversary, or sorry, 2.1. The 2nd year anniversary was 2.1, I want to say. And that's when Yizhuan came out. So I'm assuming that this thing's probably going to be tied to 3.1. If I had to guess, it'll be part of the story. Oh yeah, I definitely think that's going to be the case. In other HoYo games, the main character gets various powers through the story. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking is happening as well. Because all of season 2, or, you know, at the end of season 1, well, Wise and Belle, they take that explosion from Bringer, And that's when we first saw their eyes were glowing. And then all of season 2 was really trying to get them used to their powers by getting trained by Yinkoi Summit. And then now at the culmination here of season 2, we see that something is manifesting within them. So then season 3, they get the etheric other Pirios. I'm gonna call it a creature for them to command. So that seems like the evolution. Though how it went from eye powers to I summon creature is a bit of a jump, but is what it is at this point.
Wise, you're awake! Oh, how do you feel? Anything hurt? Dizzy? Want some water? Or chips?
Manager! Finally! My log shows you were unconscious for 5 hours, 14 minutes, and 33 seconds. This was easily the longest wait of my year.
I would have felt that he was out for at least a day, but 5 hours? That's a nap.
There's no need to worry. I'm fine, really. Thank you for bringing me back. But I really owe you an apology. I must have really scared you back there.
Also, 5 hours. Isn't that like
you?
the trip from... Actually, no, it's probably less than. But like them going from a hollow, then to the outer ring, then back into New Eridu. Within 5 hours? Okay, I guess maybe that makes sense.
This new look? Field tested, baby. That little ether energy blast didn't even leave a scratch.
Yeah, you seriously underestimate our battle-hardened survival skills. We handled it. Easy.
Y'all motherfuckers were splayed out on the ground. What you talking about?
Proxy and lifetime meal ticket. If you go down, who's gonna take us out for good food? This is all Top's fault. And that Remiel.
Billy, if you needed any maintenance on your new form, I can foot the bill. I don't want to make things difficult between you and Nicole.
25 miles to the outer ring to New Eridu. Okay.
Nicole,
yeah, that'd be all
she just
be
hasn't
covered
replied
pretty
to me
quickly.
in a while.
I see. So either she's taken on another shady high-paying job, or she's gone underground after causing trouble.
Well, technically speaking, Nicole, Anby, and Nekomata have all gone off the grid. Last thing she sent me was
What did
this.
they do to go off the grid?
Whoa, what is it? This photo's awful. Can't tell a thing from it.
Judging by this, she appears to be fleeing?
Now, based on my extensive survival experience as a proud member of the Cunning Hares, no doubt about it, that's a high-level escape maneuver. Look at
Called
that
running.
motion blur. Pure split-second genius. But don't worry, Nicole's got a talent for scamming and, I mean, quick thinking and getting out of tight spots. She'll be fine. They're the kind who can claw their way out of a whole mob of debt collectors empty-handed. Odds are they just stumbled into some massive deal and went into business blackout mode. So, manager, until boss makes her glorious return, I'm rolling with you. I can keep you safe in the meantime. No shady people or weird stuff getting anywhere near you again.
Until she shows back up in her
Demon
S rank
Lord heard
form.
what happened and gave me another month of paid leave, telling me to closely assist you with everything. So wherever you go, I go. Just cover food and lodging. Yeah.
Why do I feel like our living costs and accidental damage insurance are about to skyrocket? Oh, right. I heard Promia left me a note.
Oh, yeah. Here. This is all she left. Super cryptic as always.
Don't trust Tops, including Krampus and me.
That's all? Well, that's very much in character for her.
All right. Crisis averted for now. Anyway,
Trust
it's my time
Campus.
to refuel,
Krampus.
manager. I recommend my personally crafted injury recovery set meal.
Hey, hold it. Anything you recommend is gonna be something weird. Wise is not made of steel, you know? He needs something warm, like egg rice noodle rolls, plus fried chicken, and egg pudding.
Typical public security methods. Way too basic. You'll only get real efficiency by listening to a pro like me, living life in the crossfire every day. I'll go prep it right now.
The point is healing the soul, okay? The soul. Hey, don't block me. If I'm late, they'll sell out of the rice noodle rolls.
Those two share a single brain cell. Also, yeah, no idea where the cunning hairs are. Maybe we'll meet them on Rose Califer.
This feels
How
strangely
the
familiar.
fuck they got up to Rose Califer is a different story. Maybe we'll learn about that. But who knows? Also, Billy and Cecilia coming with us to Rose Califer. Yeah, that kind of checks out. There was a piece of concept art I think they showed in a video recently that did show Billy in Rose Califer. I just took it just as concept art, but maybe it was pointing towards, you know, them being a part of the whole thing with us. Oh, look, the two characters from season 3.
I told you we're on official business this time. Why you gotta keep stopping us? Your course should be able to identify this authorization code. Here, let me see.
Norma, patience. We must allow this sweet little bamboo to give word of our arrival first.
You two didn't come all this way just to harass my bamboo, did you? So, what do you need this time?
Oh, good to see you're all right. Anyone else inside who shouldn't be here? Yeah, whatever, doesn't matter. You'll need official clearance to get in anyway. Belly, come on, show him!
Manager Wise, please excuse Norma. It's rather important, so she's quite anxious to get things done.
Listing documents, top security seals.
This is a special assistance request jointly issued by Mayor Mayflower's office and Marcel Group. Regarding your recent experiences in the Hollow and symptoms, we've concluded that you require immediate comprehensive examination and treatment. Therefore, on behalf of the Rose Califer External Strategy Department, Norma and I formally invite you and your sister to temporarily reside in New Eridu's classified airspace zone, Rose Califer.
And there it is.
Go to Rose Califer? For treatment?
That's right. The name may sound unfamiliar to you now. We were only authorized to introduce ourselves in this capacity after receiving approval from both the Special Zone and City Administration. Norma and I belong to the same department, the Rose Califer External Strategy Department, responsible for all external-facing affairs. We typically operate under the name of the Marcel Group, acting as the bridge between the Special Zone and the rest of New Eridu. As for further details, I'm afraid I can't disclose more until the time is right. All your questions should be answered once you arrive.
Then it's settled! We've already obtained your abnormal physiological data through, well, legal monitoring methods.
Spies.
Ordinary hospitals in New Eridu won't be able to handle a case like this. So, we'll prepare the necessary procedures as soon as possible. You should start getting ready on your end.
AKA Season 3. And yeah, Marcel Group is just Rose Califer then. Yep. Because I think, if I remember correctly, Lady Sunbringer was the one who created the bamboo. And bamboo in present day times are manufactured by Marcel Group. So, bridging that connection together, Marcel Group being the external department affairs or whatever for Rose Califer / Marcel Group, kind of links it all together. So they're essentially just ambassadors for that city. Marcel, so are all Bang Boo spies for Rose Califer? I'm starting to think maybe, because Norma was mentioning, security codes that Bang Boo should have been able to realize. That number 18 at the counter should have been able to recognize those security codes that Norma was providing. So maybe they have a way of linking themselves to all the Bang Boo to retrieve data. So they've just been monitoring everybody through Bang Boo. I wouldn't put it past them. And is Marcel Group part of TOPS? I want to say 50-50. Because TOPS is made up of like all the biggest companies in New Eridu. So one would imagine that Marcel Group would be part of TOPS. However, they could just not be part of that organization and just be doing their own thing. It's very possible.
Getting treated in Rose Califer. That's exactly what Ramiel said. Interesting.
Wait, you said Ramiel? Did she say anything else?
She's always been enigmatic. And after everything that happened in the Hollow, my memory's kind of hazy. I just remember her telling me to go to Rose Califer.
Is that so?
A perfectly rational, well-intentioned proposal. And that troublesome fugitive beat us to it!
Oh, fugitive.
Wait, fugitive? What did she do?
I suppose we have a responsibility to clarify the danger she poses, Manager. Ramiel Dan is currently listed as an S-Class fugitive by the Rose Califer Airspace Patrol, wanted for the attempted assassination of Rose Califer's High Consul, Lady Sunday.
Okay. Okay, so that video that they showed, of all the characters that we would be seeing, or most of the characters we would be seeing in season 3, there was a part of it towards the end where it looked like Ramiel had gone into like a hallway or whatever, or like a maybe not a hallway, but like a royal court or something. And to the end of the video, a figure came out from the shadows. Ramiel had gone into that royal court. She then pulled out a sword, and then at the other end of that court was a figure coming out of shadows, and that was Lady Sunbringer. So I'm assuming that was the scene that had taken place. She attempted to kill Lady Sunbringer or confront her. We don't know if kill is the right word, but at least confront her. Something must have happened. She fled Rose Califer, and now she's labeled as an S-rank, as an S-rank fugitive for an attempted assassination. Okay,
she
interesting.
Tried to assassinate Lady Sunbringer? The first generation Void Hunter Lady Sunbringer, she's still...
Hey, your face is practically screaming. How is someone famous from 100 years ago still alive? Not exactly polite, I'd say. Relax. Lady Sunbringer is alive and well. Make that mostly well.
Norma?
Anyway, a lot of complicated things happened, and that dangerous individual almost got her way. Just stay away from her, got it? Otherwise, who knows what kind of trouble you'll get dragged into next.
Well, we're not going to stay away from her, so we're going to get dragged into trouble.
Ramiel is directly connected to what you experienced in the Hollow. No matter what she told you, please remain cautious around her. And if she contacts you again, we ask that you please inform us. Your condition is already unstable, and now you're entangled in something far beyond what any individual can handle. Please, trust us.
Trust Lady Sunbringer.
Trust
Rose Califer is here to help you, and we need your cooperation for your safety and to uncover some very important truths. The clearance process will take a bit longer, around a week. Given the urgency, we'll try to expedite it on our end.
All right then! Faithin, travel light. Don't bring a bunch of useless stuff. You won't need it in Rose Califer. See you!
The refusal doesn't seem like a real option.
So much information. My brain's about to short circuit. I should go talk to Belle.
Rose Califer, first-generation Void Hunters, an attempted assassination, becoming a wanted fugitive. Everything Valina just told us. It's like someone slammed the most dramatic chapter of a mystery novel right in our faces. Especially the whole attempted assassination of Lady Sunbringer part. I never thought I'd be sitting here speculating about the ancient grudges between two first-gen Void Hunters. We've met Remiel, and she's always impossible to read. So what's Lady Sunbringer like?
Just two video store managers here getting sucked into this whole cataclysm drama.
Huh. With all the insane news lately, even if it turns out the dignified, fair, and kind Lady Sunbringer loves Starlight Knight cosplay just like Billy, I'd probably just accept it. Well, probably.
Cross-referencing historical behavioral patterns complete. The probability that subject Sunbringer shares Billy's enthusiasm for Starlight Knight cosplay is below 1.25%.
Oh, there's still a 1.25% chance. Okay, no, let's not start inventing weird headcanons about Lady Sunbringer.
Okay, I feel like that was a shot from the devs to the community. Like, just because you guys see something, don't start making headcanons until we actually release it. Though she actually does turn out to be a Starlight Knight fangirl like Billy is, then that would be fucking hilarious.
But seriously, she and Remiel, both legendary first-gen Void Hunters, former partners, and now they're at the point of trying to kill each other? What the heck happened?
Error. Insufficient data access permissions. Unable to retrieve detailed records for target location, Rose Califer.
So, this classified airspace zone. What, is it literally floating above everyone's heads in New Eridu? Never mind. It doesn't matter. Remiel, or Valina, who represents Rose Califer. Honestly, I don't think we can fully trust either of them.
Yeah, it seems like Valina's offering a solution, but there's something about it that feels like we're being forced into a corner to take their offer.
And Remiel, even if she's a wanted fugitive now, from everything you've told me, she's definitely not some psycho trying to kill her old partner. Plus, she brought up Helios Academy.
There may be something deeper at play, but that could also be an opportunity for us. And honestly, Valina wasn't wrong about one thing. My condition. It's spiraling. If Remiel hadn't stepped in this time... I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
You would have gone full ethereal.
That leaves us with one logical choice.
Road trip.
Rose Califer. It's not just our only option for getting my condition treated. It's also the center of the storm where we can start getting answers. There are way too many people, in the open and in the shadows, trying to guide us right now. But what we do, and what we discover, that's still up to us.
Come to think of it, maybe this is exactly what Teacher would have wanted. She always said, you have to go beyond what you can see to reach the truth.
Yeah, and we're not doing this alone. We have Fairy, Eos, Billy, and Cecilia. Honestly, Eos will probably be thrilled about this trip. For a Bang Boo, getting to meet their inventor is basically like a movie character meeting their long-lost mom, or the writer of their story. It's fascinating. When you think about it, there's plenty to look forward to.
They usually
Let's
warn
wait
you
for
to never
Billy and
meet your
Cecilia to get
heroes,
back, and then
because they
fill
never
them
turn
in.
out how you expect. So, yeah. I don't know if that's the best case for EOS.
Good work. It's kind of rare to see you like this.
It's nothing. I'll clean it up before I report in.
No, I didn't mean that. So, how'd it feel, traveling with Phaethon?
You, or rather, Boss, already saw this coming, didn't you?
Boss saw a connection between Phaethon and our objective. Figured he'd be an important variable. So, I was told to pass along the order for you to team up. As for what happens next, well, it's like a die that's already been thrown. Until it lands, no one knows what number's gonna face up.
That's it.
Okay. Do you have to be that blunt, Promia? It's such an uncute habit. No wonder Dylan keeps trying to avoid you. Let me think how to put this. I just think being around Phaethon might actually be good for you.
Good for me.
You've seen it yourself. They're different. They risk themselves for people who don't matter to them. They believe in promises that shouldn't even be possible. They spread this kind of uncalculated sincerity.
It's called the power of
Getting
friendship.
a little of that foolishness on you wouldn't be such a bad thing. Sometimes investing in an unexpected partnership brings a return far beyond what you planned. Trust me, I've seen it happen. For me, this is also a long-term investment in your future value as a partner. So, just think of it as a bit of concern from a very savvy colleague. And besides, the fact that you're standing here patiently waiting for an answer that has nothing to do with efficiency kinda proves my point, doesn't it? Alright, take it easy for now, before the boss calls you in. If I'm right, she's about to hand down some important new orders. Something tells me none of us will be bored for a long time.
Phaethon. Come in. Promia, reporting in.
I've already read your report.
I failed to keep the situation contained within TOPS, which led to developments beyond our expectations.
It's fine. Sometimes a few unexpected variables aren't necessarily a bad thing. As for that anomaly, Phaethon, he's already brushed against the edge of the truth. How much do you think he knows?
Perhaps still nothing at all.
I thought you'd say you hadn't given it any thought, just like usual. Raise your head, Promia. Your eyes seem different somehow. Go tell Phoenix. It's time to move.
Destination.
Celestial Nexus. Rose Califer.
New Eridu hides a secret.
It's the same fucking video. Yeah, Phoenix. They had mentioned her in this video, which I didn't realize they actually were just going to play at the end of 2.8.
Originating from a place far removed from the noise of the city, the celestial nexus. Rose Califer.
Go. Inform all department heads of the decision.
3, 2, 1!
So this is what I'm thinking. This video is actually a mixture of both things that have happened previously and teasing for stuff that will be happening soon.
But perhaps it's time I take a closer look at your research budget.
Why, Belina? You already cut it last month!
The wind's picking up. The storm is coming.
Huh? What agreement? You need my signature too? Since when did Flint Workshop's opinion matter this much?
Miss, please, don't make trouble for Dada Boo.
Okay, I'll sign it.
The rest should be reviewed again as well.
Yes, sir.
Reckless. Full of openness. No elegance.
Hey.
Elegance!
Lady Secret?
Just remember
What I mean
fucking
is,
Spy Family.
your tactics are sound, but your execution still needs work. Your...
And yet, prosperity is nothing more than a fleeting illusion. The source of that endless stream is neither human ingenuity nor a gift from the heavens above. It is a chasm of suffering.
Is this really the outcome you wanted?
Phoenix.
Those who gaze
So I'm
into
assuming
the
she is an agent of Krampus.
will find the abyss gazing back.
Those two people seem to be related to Belle and Wise.
Those who
Probably from
abandon
Helios
their
Academy.
past cannot escape being hunted by it.
Rose Califer.
That towering ideal now stands on the brink of collapse.
So this is what I was talking about.
May no longer remain.
Like this royal court. Romeo shows up.
All I want
Ooh, actually, you know what?
is an answer.
I could be wrong.
One that only you can give me. Sunbringer.
I could be wrong, actually. So, I was saying that that portion of that video may have been something that happened in the past and why she was labeled as an assassin and a fugitive. But I don't know. Now I'm kind of thinking back on it. Because previously we've only seen her with her black colored wings. And her white colored wings didn't happen until after she got her Void Hunter weapon back. So I'm really curious as to when that scene took place. Did she confront Lady Sunbringer? Attempt to attack her? Her Void Hunter weapon was taken from her and sealed within the hollow. And then she went back to go and try and reclaim it. The timing of when that scene takes place is what I'm kind of curious about. Why would she need to go get her wings? Yeah, the timing of that scene, I'm not really sure where that lands in the overall timeline. Unless she's always been able to manifest that. It's just the weapon in particular she didn't have. But yeah, she confronted Sunbringer with the white wings in that video. So I don't know. But it's teasing stuff that's to come in season 3. So Phoenix is probably a member of Krampus, so we're gonna get another Krampus agent. There's a number of factions within Rose Califer that we're going to be interacting with. Claret seems to be part of Flint Workshop. That's the blonde and red-haired girl. Roxy, the little girl that was behind her, is also probably part of Flint Workshop. We have Sigrid, who looks to be a horse styrene, who's probably like the captain of the Rose Califer Guard. We've already met Valina and Norma, who are part of the External Affairs group or whatever. There's those two, the red-haired guy and the purple-haired girl, who seem to have some kind of connection to Belle and Wise, maybe from their Helios Academy days. Severian, if Sissy is going to be traveling with us, she's probably going to have to be reporting back to him about all the stuff we're getting into, so that keeps him within the story. Who else? Trying to think. There's that one girl that had the liquid metal all around her. We have no idea what her deal is. But she's gonna have some kind of play within the story. And then we have Ramiel and Lady Sunbringer. Are they gonna make Sunbringer a villain? It's possible. I guess it would really depend on what type of relationship she has with the mayor, because if Dathan is being brought to Rose Califer on a joint agreement between Rose Califer, Marcel Group, and the mayor, then I'm assuming they're on good terms with each other. So maybe she won't be a villain, but then that brings up the question, who is going to be the antagonist of season 3? I mean, we did see the trio of Tops leaders that were in another video discussing stuff about Rose Califer. So I imagine whoever is associated with them may end up being the antagonist of season 3. Those three seem like final boss people. I don't see them making any personal interactions this coming season, but I could always be wrong. And then there'll be 7 to 8 new agents. Yeah, if they're... We just completed this. There was... Well, actually, this is what, 2.8? And usually there's at least 2... Yeah, there's 2 agents in each version update. So then that's a total of 16. Wait, hold on a second. 0.0, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8. So that's 9 updates. Times 2, 18. And then sometimes they'll throw in a random in there. So maybe an extra 2 or 3. So 21 agents in season 3. Yeah, there are a lot in season 2. Yeah, because usually each version there's 2 banners. So chapter 1. This is all chapter 1? Holy fuck. And that was 2.0. 2.1 introduced Alice and Yuzuha. Oh, okay. I think I remember now. So then 2.0, I think the first agent. Wait, who the fuck was the first agent in 2.0? It's 2 points. Because was the introduction of the Earth Defense Force, and that was Seed and Orphe. And then we had Yuzuha and Alice, and then Monato was actually no, Monato was not. He was introduced in, what was it? 2.4 alongside Lucia and Yidhari. And then we had Dylan and Banyue. Okay. So then the first two were, it had to have been Jufufu. Oh wait, no, I think the first one was Yijuan. She was the first one in season 2, and then Jufufu was the second half of that. Banner, and I think Han Yin Hu was part of Yijuan's banner, and then it was Jufufu. And then we move on. It was I think Yuzuha was the first agent, and then there was Alice. Yeah, because the story would have been come first, and then Alice was the second part. And then we had Orpheus. Orphe and Magus were the first part of that banner. Second part was Seed. Then we had Lucia. Lucia was first, and then Yidhari after we had freed her. And Monato was added as a free agent as part of that update. Then we had Banyue, then we had Dylan first. Then we had Banyue afterwards, because he had that stupidly short banner run. And then we had Zhao Guan. Who was part of her banner? Oh, I think she was the only character that had a only run on that one. I don't think she had I don't think there was a second character as part of her banner. I think it was just her. And then we got into the epilogue, and we had Suna and then Arya. And then we had Nangong Yu. Yeah, because we had Zhao that was part of Zhao Guan's banner, but didn't actually run in it. She was just a free character that was available. But Zhao Guan just had the banner all to herself. And then we had Suna and Arya. And then we had Nangong Yu and Sissia. And then now we have Promea and Billy. So then one, two, this would have been 3 agents. This was 2 agents. That's 5. This was another 2. That's 7. This was 3. So that's 10. 12. 14. 16. 18. 20. Yeah, 20. 20 agents, all in season 2. So then, yeah. So then, if we look at, actually, season 1, is that comparable to season 1? Probably. So I didn't start playing until a little bit later in season 1, but I don't think there was anyone who was being pulled during the first chapter. I don't recall if there was anyone that was being pulled during then. Oh, Ellen Joe. Oh, okay, so Ellen was the first one. So then, where would she have been? Would she be in chapter 3? 1.1 was Zuyan. Yeah, I started playing after Zuyan. It was during Jane's banner when she dropped when I started playing. And that was the first S rank agent I ever got was Jane. So Jesus, now I'm trying to count. Also, there's going to be another freaking ad showing up in a couple of seconds. All right, so we had the Cunning Hares, which was 3 members. Then we have Nekomata added as the 4th member. Then we have Bellabog Industries, which is Kaleda, Anton, Grace, and Ben Bigger. So that brings us up to 8. Then we have Qingyi and Zuyan. That brings us up to 10. Then we have Ellen, Corin, Lycon, and Rena. That brings us up to 14. Then we start getting into Sons of Caledon territory with Caesar, Lucy, Piper, Bernice, Leiter, Pulchra. That brings us up to 20 with those characters. Then we start looking at Section 6, which is another 4 with Miyabi, Tsukaku, Haramasa, and Yanagi. So that's what, 24? And then Hugo and Vivian bring us up to 26. So season 1 had the most at about 26 characters. And then season 2 added another 20 characters to the roster. So it looks like on average we're seeing about 20. Oh, another ad. Oh. I haven't done that. It's like the one thing I haven't done, right? Yeah, that's one thing I have not done was join Outpost. Alright, looks like the ad's over. So yeah. So it looks like season 1 added about 26 agents. Season 2 added about 20 agents. So we can probably safely assume that each season is going to add around 20 agents or so to the game. And we only saw about less than 10 in that preview video that just showed. I don't even know if all of those people are going to end up being playable agents. Some of them may just be important NPCs. But yeah. there is a chance that Sunbringer could be a playable agent. Also, that was the main story, or 2.8 story. So that was like what, a little bit over maybe 2 hours. So not particularly long, but also not particularly short either. Agent Sunbringer is a chance. I mean, yeah, there is a chance that she could. Like I said earlier, I don't know. Wait, the fucking W engine's gone. What the fuck? Who took it? Who took it? I spent all this shit trying to get that thing. Where is it? I didn't yap for an hour this time. That is true. Because there was so much information to go through. Where's the W engine? Who took it? Who fucking took it? It's not here anymore. But yeah, I feel like a lot of those characters that were shown could be a split between playable agents and NPCs. I don't know if they'll give us first generation Void Hunters as playable agents. I feel like this game may be a little bit tailored more towards the passing of the torch to the new generation. So the next generation of Void Hunters, like in the case of Miyabi, her ancestor was a first generation Void Hunter, and she is a descendant from that line. Zhao Guan, the Qingming sword, I don't think was connected to any of the first Void Hunters, but she's part of the new generation of the new Void Hunters. Like, she was just inducted as a Void Hunter very recently. Ramiel Dan, don't know. Maybe she is the very first Void Hunter. I mean, they're saying that she's hundreds of years, at least 100 years old. So maybe. She also could be the descendant of that first Void Hunter. That part hasn't been 100% clarified, but it seems to be pointing more towards that she is that same Void Hunter, but it hasn't been fully confirmed yet. So there is always a chance that she just could be a descendant of that Void Hunter. Probably not, but who knows. But yeah, it seems like the feeling I'm kind of getting is that we're looking more towards the future. Even though there's stuff from the past that's resurfacing, most of the stuff is pointing towards the future. So some of the Void Hunters that were from the past may be passing down their lineage or something to those that will carry it on in the future. That's my sense of how things are kind of going, but I could always be wrong. I am very likely to be wrong. I'm only missing 200. I don't want to claim that until... Yeah, I don't want to claim that until next week so I can get more value out of it. So yeah, there's no... Whoops, that's not what I wanted. So claimed all the stuff that was from the story. And then we did the negative review event. So... Bootopia. And that has that's about 2.5 hours worth of stuff. What's on the docket? Oh, you're still not even halfway through? Oh, fuck. So that was just a very loose interpretation of what they thought was going to be listed on there. Okay. So we can... Yeah. So what's coming up next? So Promea and Lucia are on the limited time channels for now, and then it's going to be Starlight Billy and then Orphe and Magus later. Bootopia, that's going to be running throughout the whole version update. So then the next event that's going to be coming up next week is Ultimate Verdict Trial, which I believe that's like the combat trial stuff with the new character. Which it looks like it's just going to be Promea as part of this. So, and those usually don't take particularly long. So I'm thinking, and if I recall correctly, they're like an all. I don't think they're a daily update. I think they're an all-in-one go thing. So next weekend we could just run through the ultimate verdict trial. And if we get done with that quickly enough, then we can probably start the Bootopia event and then keep running through that. Probably I don't know how long it'll end up taking. Maybe we'll get done with it before the banner change. Maybe. And then once the banner change is over, there'll be 3 other events, but those look like they'll be relatively short events. So yeah, next week we'll probably do Ultimate Verdict Trial. So that's usually, yeah, the combat ones usually don't take long. It just depends on whether it's a daily update or if it's an all-in-go update. If it's a daily update, then I probably won't do it until week 3. When it's all unlocked, and I'll probably just start doing Bootopia next week. We'll have to see when it comes out. Oh. Whoops. I wanted to do callback. Knock this out real quick. Ooh. Oh wait, no, this is a trial version of the character. Never mind.
Like a shadow!
I think they give them their W engine when it's a trial version of the character. But we've been using Lucia for quite some time, so it's fine. You don't need to read through all of this.
Wanna play a game? Leave it to me. Like a shadow. Don't worry, lumber in the opening.
There we go.
An opportunity.
Wanna play a game?
Seize the moment. Let's make this quick.
Alright. We read this earlier when we were doing the story, but we'll do it again. So, Permea gains a set of Corrosive Chill when different attacks hit enemies. Additional Corrosive Chill is gained when any squad member triggers Freeze, Disorder, when Vortex is triggered on an enemy, or when Permea triggers EX Special Attack Execution Shrouded in Shadow. When Corrosive Chill is at 50 or greater, 50 points of Corrosive Chill are consumed and converted into 1 point of Trial by Cold. After the final hit of Basic Attack Sweeping Edge, Special Attack Execution Descending Frost, or Special Attack Execution Layered Frost, and with enough Trial by Cold, hold Basic Attack or Special Attack to activate EX Special Attack Execution Merciless Judgment and trigger a Bloom. Oh, crap ton of words.
Obstacle removed.
Alright, if Permea is attacked shortly after using EX Special Attack Execution Glacial Death, she'll automatically activate EX Special Attack Execution Shrouded in Shadow. After triggering EX Special Attack Execution Shrouded in Shadow, press Basic Attack or Special Attack to activate Special Attack Execution Layered Frost. When Permea triggers a Bloom and hits an enemy, she gains additional decibels using Ultimate Glaciating Impalement. Grants Frost Oath. While Frost Oath is active, after using EX Special Attack Execution Merciless Judgment, Chain Attack Hanging Judgment, or Ultimate Glaciating Impalement, press and hold Basic Attack to consume Frost Oath, and immediately follow up with Special Attack Execution Layered Frost. That's a whole shit ton of
Anything
words.
else I should know? Judgment approaches. Bid farewell. Your tomorrow! Give me
Careful, don't get scared!
a gap.
Help!
I don't miss. Obstacle removed. Now again.
Great time!
An opening. It's over.
Don't let me know. Get my dress dirty real quick. Time for a surprise!
Ain't air not posts after the story. That's a good point. Alright, so that was final callback for them. Grab that. Notifications. Oh. There are a number of posts. Alright, so Ghost Story. Phantom Town. You know all about the trending Time-Sworn Hills, right? Today I'm going to tell you about the ghost town there. True story, heard it from my friend at Porcelumix. That town still exists, and it used to be home to many ghosts, though Porcelumix managed to drive them out. For now, they'll be back. Back to my friend. He was part of that town rescue operation, and even though it wasn't during the evening, he experienced some seriously weird stuff. Like he heard this voice saying, "Embrace your true desire," and the creepiest part, he recognized that voice. It was his own. Well, this is Blazewood, so that's interesting. Oh, there weren't any photos. Everyone who was too busy saving their lives to take any pictures. I just attached a photo of Blazewood, thought it'd set the mood. Take it or leave it. If you're so keen on getting real shots, why don't you head to Time-Sworn Hills yourself? That little town is still there. Okay, never mind. This is probably an older one. Yeah, because Time-Sworn Hills, that was... I want to say that was during Lucia and Yidhari's banner when we were dealing with that whole thing. Why is this Belle and Wise on this? Was Bizarre Brigade maintenance notice. Dear Dream Seekers, to deliver a better gaming experience and complete core content upgrades and server optimizations, Bizarre Brigade will undergo maintenance and will be temporarily taken offline for a period of time. During maintenance, all devices will be unable to log into the game, and all in-game functions and features will be temporarily suspended. The completion time for this maintenance may be earlier or later depending on the actual progress. If there are any adjustments, we will promptly share the latest updates through official channels. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience this extended maintenance may cause our Dream Seekers, and generally appreciate your understanding and patience. After maintenance concludes, we will distribute exclusive maintenance compensation to veteran players through the arcades. Be sure to visit and claim your rewards. This is just a little tongue-in-cheek thing because the devs for Triple Z always do stuff like this. Whenever there's a version update, they take the game offline, and then when it comes back online, they'll have a compensation package for the players. I think it's usually around like 300 polychromes, if I remember correctly. That's given to the players. The newer Dream Seekers have been getting more and more boring. Honestly, shutting it down for maintenance early might be a good thing. Trust me on this, nobody should touch Godfinger or Bizarre Brigade for the next little while. Let the dev team sort out all those old problems first. TLDR, to lighten the load and let Dream Seekers chill and enjoy life, all game rewards will be automatically sent to your mailbox once maintenance wraps up. So no rush, no need to log in either. You people will stop at nothing to hog those limited time game rewards. Honestly, Bizarre Brigade can get really exhausting if you play it long enough. I used to be completely hooked too, but after finally quitting recently, it feels like my life is actually mine again. No matter how strong your in-game character gets, it's still a bunch of data. Put that competitive drive into real life instead, and that's when you'll truly feel like you're living, growing, and becoming a better version of yourself. At a company get-together, everyone's totally wasted. Why is everyone saying they're done with Bizarre Brigade? Honestly, I think it's pretty fun. Yeah, this is some tongue-in-cheek stuff from the devs. So I'm pretty sure I've seen some posts of people being like, I'm starting to get sick of Triple Z. I'm gonna be quitting the game. Hit me up when something exciting comes. Let me explain. Bizarre Brigade has been running a promo event lately. If you clear the limited time stage at the arcade, you get a share of the grapple entries, and grand prize is 4 billion dennies. These people are obviously trying to hog the prize pool for themselves, so of course they're going around tricking people into quitting. If huge thanks to the comment above. Otherwise, I would have had no idea what was going on. Okay, yeah. Like I said, it's a tongue-in-cheek thing, which is actually something that Triple Z did do because there was the a prize pool event that they had for players who logged in. I think for like, I want to say it was like a week or so, and it was split in half. So like, there was a prize. I think it was like a prize pool of like 4 billion Denny's, and depending on the number of players that logged in and played, they would all get a split of that share. Yeah, I remember that event. So it's a little tongue-in-cheek kind of poke at that. Ooh. Help, I think I'm in deep trouble. So here's what happened. I was driving like normal when I suddenly heard a loud thud. I got out to check and there was a person lying in the road. I swear I didn't hit her. She had to have already been there. It gets weirder. She seems to be using her blood-covered finger to draw some kind of symbol. Is this like a dying message? A sketch of a killer or something? No. Wait, why am I saying such horrible things? She's not dead. She looks badly injured, but she's still breathing. Anyway, I know there's a hospital nearby, so I put her in my car and am driving her there now. I'll update if anything happens. In the meantime, can you guys help figure out who this drunk is supposed to be? It has to be an important clue. Okay, so that's Zhao. That's a picture of Zhao. I'm going to go off on a limb. I think I remember reading on this before, but people are saying that this is Phoenix, who must have been on some mission out somewhere, and for one reason or another got injured, and I guess this was maybe a mission that was given to her by Zhao, so she's kind of pissed off at her. I don't know. That was something that I read on the forums a couple days ago, and this kind of makes sense if it looks at it. Also, I see the bandage on her head, so I don't think it was a serious injury. If that's a sketch of the killer, then the victim was probably killed by cuteness. OP said the person isn't dead yet. Sounds like she got in a seriously bad traffic accident. But if it really was a sudden crash, how does she have the strength left to draw a portrait? That's mad sketchy. On one hand, OP clearly has a brain because they knew to post this anonymously. On the other hand, everything they said contradicts itself. Back with an update from Anonymous. On my way to the hospital just now, my car got stopped by the dying message. No, that's not right. Why do I keep saying that? Let me start over. The person who stopped my car was the one from the drawing. A tiny rabbit thyme. Except she was like 10 times scarier than the drawing made her look. She started rambling about coworkers, confidentiality, black pigs. I honestly didn't process any of it. Then she said the person in the car was totally fine and that she was taking her back. I didn't have the courage to argue. I just stood there and watched her carry the person off. Also from Anonymous, I'm sitting by the side of the road trying to process what just happened. And the more I think about it, the more suspicious it feels. Is this some new scam tactic? Are they trying to extort me later? Alright, next two comments. Well, that's got to be the most elaborate scam I've ever seen. OP, make sure to keep us updated if anything else happens, just in case I run into that rabbit thyme that's 10 times scarier someday. I like to be prepared. Okay, yeah. So yeah, this was something that happened with Krampus. So then yeah, that has to be Phoenix. And she was retrieved by Zhao. So that's at least good. Let's see. There are solar eclipses and hollows too. Yeah, that was our fight that we just had with Ethereal Wise. I won't beat around the bush. This was filmed 3 hours ago inside a companion hollow near the Persinus hollow. That's the hollow that's in the outer ring. We were just about to leave when the sky suddenly went dark out of nowhere. No warning at all. Our whole squad freaked out and thought we pissed off some massive monster. Luckily, there was a hidden tunnel nearby, so we changed plans and hid inside. One of our proxies looked up and caught this on camera. Thankfully, we all made it back in one piece. Close call, real close call. So anyway, this is an eclipse, isn't it? Did anyone outside the hollow see it? So yeah, when we were fighting, that's when Wise turned the fucking eclipse inside the hollow, which was kind of gnarly. There wasn't an eclipse outside the hollow. I checked with other people. Nobody noticed anything weird. We've been shopping this whole time. This better not be another edited image. There was another post about some glowing giant bird flying through the sky. Feels like you two should sit down together at the same table and compare editing skills. I looked up a bunch of eclipse photos online, and if you compare them closely, they're really different from the OP's picture. It probably isn't an eclipse. It's probably some much rarer natural phenomenon. Definitely was not natural. Then again, this is what happens inside a hollow. Pretty much any kind of eclipse sounds believable. Judging from the fact that the OP made it out of the hollow just fine and was able to post about it, I guess it wasn't a phenomenon, or I guess the phenomenon wasn't dangerous at all. No scary ethereals showed up, and no strange new corruption symptoms have been reported either. Yeah, you guys were at ground zero. That was some freaky shit that happened with Wise. Not necessarily. What if this kind of corruption has a latent period? OP, have you gotten checked out since you got back? Comment number 2 made me realize, doesn't the sky match that mech post? It all fits together so well. The whole scene feels straight out of a movie. Are they seriously filming Behemoth 2? That would be insane. Oh, they're talking about this post. Okay, so there's a couple of these that are actually linked together. That I probably should have actually looked at that one last. So there's this. Is this a movie shoot or what? Check out the pic. I didn't take it. My buddy snapped it while messing around in the outer ring. Word is, it was way more intense in person. My friend tried to follow them to grab some more close-ups, but some suit stopped him and warned him to stay out of the hollows if he knows what's good for him. Gotta say though, all those robots moving in packs looks kind of creepy, like some apocalypse movie sets. Anyone know what's actually going on there? Oh, that's a lot more of those. So those were supposed to be the anti-Void Hunter suppression mechs. We only fought one of them. It looks like there was actually more of them that were mobilized. We just didn't encounter them. Or those look, they kind of look like the Terroraptor mechs. First time seeing a mech model like this. Just looking at it, you can tell it wasn't cheap. From the photos, they seem to be headed into a hollow. Did something happen in the outer ring? Or like the OP said, are they really out there filming some blockbuster? I heard they're shooting Behemoth 2 in the outer ring. Bet that's that's one of the production mech props. The apocalypse is here. Pick your exclusive mech from the 12 zodiac signs. According to a friend of mine in Blazewood, those aren't movie props. They're genuine Tops combat mechs. I can't believe there are already mass-produced so many. Tops mechs, with a show of force like this, did some powerful ethereals appear in the outer ring hollow? Are they going to take them down? Wake up, you think they'd suppress ethereals out of the goodness of their hearts? If Tops were that charitable, they wouldn't be Tops. They only do what pays. That hollow's gotta have something seriously valuable in it. Either a massive haul of resources or some earth-shattering secret. Kind of right on those. Agree with the above. Most people here probably don't know this, but Tops pull the same stunt back in Wi-Fi Peninsula, chucking combat weapons into hollows just to grab resources. Same old playbook. Things are gonna get rough in Blazewood real soon. And then we have this one here. What kind of bird is this? Fresh off the press, just snapped this photo literally 1 minute ago. Anyone know what kind of bird this is? It was flying super fast and giving off this crazy bright light. You can just about make out its wings flapping. So it's definitely not some kind of aircraft. But I've never seen a bird like this in my entire life. Not in the hollow, not in the city, nowhere. Any bird experts out there who can be this thing. I think this was taken in Blazewood, and I'm pretty sure that was Romeo flying out of the hollow with her new rocket wings. Diagnosis complete. It's a white glowing triple speed bird. Okay. Judging from the altitude and using the nearby buildings for scale, that bird looks huge. Bigger than a person even. Could it be a doctored image? If a creature like that really existed, it would have caused a huge stir by now. An angel has appeared. Everyone who sees this post, don't scroll past, wave and cheer with me, and you'll all have good luck all year long. An angel. Delusion angel. Isn't an angel? Not that I'm complaining. I'm not sure if this is the same thing as the OP saw, but I just spotted a white light in the sky just now too. I think it might have been too far away to see it clearly though. All I can make out was a white dot flying diagonally upward until it disappeared into the clouds. Yup. Yeah, no, we know that Rose Califer is the floating city in the sky, so her flying to Rose Califer makes sense. And I guess that would line up with the video that we saw. I've got a feeling this post is about to blow up with a bunch of people claiming they spotted the white bird flying overhead. Phoenix vs. Romeo flying action sequence cutscene in the future. Yeah, that's probably why they're calling her back, because if Krampus has to deal with Romeo, then yeah, they're gonna need. None of the other ones seem to know how to fly, so they're gonna need someone who seems to have some aerial experience to deal with her. That's pretty funny. So yeah, there was some new posts that happened. Oh, this is a funny one. There was a contest that was about a new type of bamboo, and this one was like a more lanky sized bamboo, which is fucking hilarious because I think one of the concept arts for season 3 showed bamboo that were like more human proportioned. Didn't see them in the season 3 preview video, so I don't know if they kept that same design going forward or if they just changed the bamboo to look regular. But yeah, we have seen those before. Better for you to quit just now. Wait, what was that? Reply to internet post bizarre brigade maintenance. Oh, okay. Still that. Yeah, we'll start the Utopia thing, I think, next weekend. Chromia was fun to play during the story. I think I made this point before. And then I immediately broke it with Cecilia. It's hard to justify getting another ice anomaly agent when you have Miyabi. But then yeah, I immediately broke that when I said there's no need to get another electric attack agent if you already have Haramasa and Seed and fucking Soldier Sambi. And yet I still fucking pulled for her. So I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, I ripped my polychromes. I want to say for Starlight Billy, because he was just fun. He was just fun to play. And his design is just funny as well. And then coming afterwards, I think I said that Valina seems to be the first agent for season 3, and she's going to be a wind anomaly agent. So I would probably prioritize agents with elements that have not been around before. But then I immediately broke that with Cecilia, so I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't know. I've never been lucky to get an agent within like less than 30 pools. And I've seen like people post like, oh, I got this agent within like 10 pools or 20 pools. It's like, oh, thanks. I'm glad you guys have had fucking good luck. I never have. It usually takes me around like 80 something pools to get someone. Which then means a drain on resources. So yeah. I don't know. We'll see where we are when we get towards the end. There's still another what? A little bit over 2 weeks on her banner. We'll see where we are. I probably won't pull for her. I'll probably wait for her rerun, but we'll see if I even stick to that. At least I did get Lucia's W engine, so that's good. But yeah, I need to like actually start saving polychromes. And for the most part, most of the events I do, the one thing that they don't list on here are so arcade events. I mean, that's always something I probably should be doing just on the off time, just to be getting polychromes. But one thing that they don't list is doing the agent invitations. I'm surprised it's not listed in the permanent and not listed in like say the casual section. Because those do give polychromes. Not a ton, but they do give some, and that does add up. But yeah, it's not listed in the polychrome guide, so I feel like that may be a little bit of oversight from them, but yeah, that's something else that I should be doing. Which actually, speaking of which, looks like hers is at night. Never seen that many things before. That's a goddamn lie. You know it was. I've already talked. I've already done the house, haven't I? Oh, I haven't. I maxed her out. Shell's gonna run over with her car. Well, it's not. Actually, it would be her car, but it'd be what's his name? Oh fuck, I'm blanking on his name. One who's now in charge of porcelain mix. Oh, I can fucking picture him. I can't remember. But he's essentially her chauffeur now. Yeah, he's the one. Damien, that's it. Thank you. Yeah, he's the one who probably run me over with the car on her orders though. I mean, does she not burn the picture? I'm not even sure. What am I looking at? What is this? Someone left a code for her? Memory she can't access. Alright, so she still has one more stage for trust to increase. Soldier 11 still have. I mean, the easiest way to increase their trust level would be just on invites. Which then again would lead into polychromes.
Good morning. What dim sum are we starting the day with?
Welcome, welcome! Right this way, dear guests. Welcome to Yum Cha Scene. I've been so tied up with stuff at the temple lately, I haven't even had time to eat proper food. But today, we're feasting.
And who's dying?
Have you been here before, Junior Wise? This lovely lady's got the right idea. So, what are you two in the mood for today? Chassu buns, crystal dumplings, egg tarts, steamed siu-mai. These are all our signature dishes. Custard buns, red beet buns, lava buns, pineapple buns, seared beef buns, and truffle foie gras buns. So many buns, every one of them's yum!
Oh, she's enthusiastic. She's very enthusiastic.
I wasn't really hungry, but now I feel like I could devour everything.
All right, we'll take one of everything you just listed. No problem. I'll get the order going right away. Wait! Add crispy pigeon, chicken feet with black bean sauce, sampan kanji, century egg and pork kanji, stir-fried rice noodles with beef, roast goose, satay beef tripe, and sticky rice chicken. All of it!
Again, who's paying for this?
What an appetite! An excellent taste.
Senior Fufu, I know you're trying to treat me, and I'm grateful. But that's enough food to keep me alive for a week. Don't you think it's a little too much?
You can underestimate me in a lot of ways, but never underestimate my appetite. Oh, wait! Oh, no! Why did I say something so embarrassing like I was proud of it? Is there a technique that can erase the last 5 seconds from Junior Wise's memory? Oh, yeah. Miss Fufu always eats like this when she comes in by herself. Great. And she had to go and announce it to the world. Think, Fufu, think. There's gotta be a technique.
Yeah, it's called murder.
You're amazing. Next time you come over, I'll make sure to whip up a proper feast for you.
Please, enough shaming.
Motherfucker, you don't have a microwave in your goddamn house.
Already. I know I messed up.
You're always helping others and walking the path of justice, right? Of course you need lots of good food to balance out all the hardship.
And I only ordered the meat dishes I like. I didn't even ask you what you wanted. I'm such a failure as a senior.
And we want to make her cry.
What are you talking about? I love everything you ordered. I thought you looked at my favorite food list ahead of time. I heard from Belle that when you like someone, you start liking the food they love too.
Oh, so that's why I love meat so much. Because the person I like loves it too.
Sorry, what
I
now?
get it now. I like you, Junior Wise.
What?
Let's do this again next time, Junior Wise.
As long as you ask. I'll be there no matter what.
Every fractured shard holds a forgotten tape.
And they both grew 20 pounds that day. Pretty sure this takes place at night.
Cruise between islands and shoot away. Aren't you curious what that feels?
Honestly, fuck it. Why not? Time selector. Take that.
Oh. Breathe and let your rhythm sync with the waves.
Nangong? What brings you to the beach this late?
Manager, don't go sneaking onto someone else's stage like that. You almost gave me a heart attack. Do proxy commissions include patrolling beaches now? Or did you come all this way just to catch my private performance?
Why are you practicing your choreography at the beach? That's pretty unusual. You seem different somehow when you're practicing, compared to how you are on stage.
'Cause there's no cameras here. No audience, not even mirrors like in the practice room. The waves won't grade my performance, and the sea breeze won't boo me off the stage.
Even you feel pressure from the stage and the audience?
Duh! Pulling off a performance with confidence is one thing, but the fear of letting everyone down is another. The seaside air helps clear my head, and really focus on my moves. Some moves always feel a bit awkward in the practice room, but out here, it feels as free as dancing with the wind.
How come you didn't bring Suna and Arya along? Practicing solo in secret doesn't sound like your style.
Shh! This is the captain's secret training! Thanks to the Gilded Karate performance, Angels of Delusion have started to make a name for ourselves. We're even being invited to perform at events like the music shows at the Fantasy Resort. To live up to everyone's expectations, Suna and Arya are training even harder than before. As the group's captain, of course I also want to share the load. If I can perform better on stage, maybe those two goofballs won't have to work quite so hard. Right? If they found out I was practicing at the beach, they'd definitely follow me here. Then Suna might catch a cold from the wind, and Arya's parts could get damaged by the seawater. That'd be a total disaster. And of course, the most important thing is, if the Delulus found out that Nangong secretly trains extra during her free time, my whole genius captain persona, it would be ruined.
But does that kind of genius really exist? They say you have to work 10 times harder to make it look easy. You just don't want everyone to worry about you, right, Nangong?
If you say things like that, you'll blow my cover. I won't be grateful at all. But you're right, manager. My secret recipe for Nangong's delusions is turning giving it my all into the magic of looking effortless. The audience expects to see flashes of genius from Nangongyu, not me sweating like an idiot. I do have at least that much professionalism, you know. And of course, as the captain, I have a responsibility to have my own choreography down to a T before rehearsals. If I don't know my stuff inside and out, how can I expect those two to take any of my coaching seriously? Especially Suna. If she found out her badass genius captain was secretly practicing solo, she'd give me those big teary puppy eyes and be like, "That's not fair, Nangong. This is cheating." Then she'd push herself until she literally collapsed just to catch up. Just imagining that gives me a migraine. Anyway, all things considered, this is Angels of Delusion's top secret. You have the responsibility of keeping it secret for me, manager.
What about the hush money?
I'd be more than happy to keep your secret, Nangong. Though, I feel like this kind of discretion should come at a price.
You're the worst. Name your price.
How about you save me a front row seat at the Fantasy Resort show? Would that work as your payment, Captain Nangong?
You really don't know how to extort people, do you, manager? Deal. I'll make sure to grab sunscreen for you at the beach. If we end up in the tabloids, I can't let my dear partner in crime have a sunburnt face in the pictures.
Alright, well, that was that one. So all three of them are green. Xiao's yellow. Shenguan is yellow. Sia is yellow. Damn, it's not still green? What the fuck? There. Thing. We did max out the item, right? I'm pretty sure we did. Yep. Push this to the next morning. Milling Yuko, Spider Cowboy.
Hold on tight, manager. Brace yourself for an exhilarating cowboy adventure.
I never thought you'd be into goofy action comedies like this, Nangong. This feels more like something Belle would drag me to.
What's wrong? Never seen a cowboy with wings before? Just because I'm in an idol group doesn't mean I can't appreciate cowboys with revolvers, right?
Milling Yuko, the Spider Cowboy. 3 pairs of mechanical arms mounted on his back.
Bill and Yuko's motorcycle vanishes into a cloud of dust, and off they go, their legendary adventure rolling on. It doesn't feel right to end things here. Like, all that buildup was for nothing.
Good times always seem to slip away quickly. But after all, it's just a light-hearted popcorn movie, so you can't really expect any major plot twists or a thought-provoking ending. Are you a bit disappointed? Maybe we can pick a different genre to watch together next time.
Nah, I just wasn't expecting it to end like that. I wish their adventure had kept going a bit longer. Haven't you ever dreamed about a life like that, manager? Living like a cowboy, wandering the roads on a motorcycle?
Pretty sure I just turned into an ethereal earlier this morning. I think I'm fine.
Compared to the wandering life of a cowboy, I suppose I prefer the rare, peaceful moments here on 6th Street. And besides, even though I never became an outer ring cowboy wielding a revolver, the crises and adventures I've encountered so far don't seem any less intense.
Whether or not you admit it, manager, that adventurous side of yours is one of your most charming qualities. Suna and Ari are both pretty brave, but I always feel like they're missing that reckless, fearless spirit cowboys have. But you need that reckless curiosity to become a great artist, you know? Honestly, looking back on it now, I might have actually preferred being a cowboy angel rather than an idol angel. But then Suna came along going on and on about her dream of becoming a composer. I knew there was no way that silly goose could make it in the dazzling world of New Eridu on her own. So, I basically had no choice but to fast forward my own story straight to the settling down for idol life episode.
I don't know if that's something you just settle into. But, alright.
But I get the feeling you don't regret joining Angels of Delusion either. This isn't just Suna's dream anymore, is it?
Of course not. If I said I regretted it, those two dummies would bawl their eyes out, then corner me at practice and be like, "What is your dream, Nangong?" I was supposed to be happy and content with my life being part of an idol group. But lately, all those adventures with you seem to have woken up my inner cowboy again. Do you remember that motorcycle we didn't get to ride in the outer ring? You really won't let me buy one? If I had it, you could ride with me next time we go into the Hollow. I'll be wielding a revolver and a hammer, and you can be my gentle yet brave navigator, just like Mill and Yuko. Nongong and Wise, the Angel Cowboy. How's that sound as the title for our blockbuster action movie?
Sounds like the kind of movie that's sure to be a blockbuster, Miss Cowboy.
Won't people start gossiping, though? Saying things like, Angels of Delusion is falling apart. The members are going solo. But if it's teaming up with you, Proxy, I'm sure Suna and Arya would understand.
No, I don't think they would.
Suna
I
and
think they'd
Arya
be,
from
I
getting
think they'd be
jealous.
pretty devastated.
I've just decided I'll only work with you in my capacity as Captain of Angels of Delusion. For now. Looking forward to our adventures ahead, Mr. Protagonist.
And now she can promote the story. Ah, shit. Not gonna do that. Oh. Oh, it's not showing up. Oh, did they finally correct it? They did correct it. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so previously, it was super weird because you'd normally be able to see like the icon of an agent on the quick map screen. But in the case of Suna, she would show up at the PubSec security office. But and that's stationed in Luminous Square. But you wouldn't see her. You wouldn't see her icon on here. So unless you actually checked the map list, that's where you would see that Suna is being listed. But otherwise, it wouldn't even register that she's in Luminous Square at all. So it looks like they finally fixed it to now include the PubSec security office. as part of the Luminous Square maps in general. Yeah, I've done this one quite a few times. Alright, I don't think there's any that are still pending. Probably fast forward time, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Alright. I think that's probably it for me for right now. We've gone through the story for 2.8. We see that there are a number of things that have been set up for season 3. But before 2.8 closes out, there's still a couple of events to happen and banners to be run. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me. I think it is Mother's Day. But I think we may still be playing Triumph of the Tusk this evening. Which would be in like what, 3 hours from now. So I think we're still gonna be playing. I'm not 100% sure, but if we are, then maybe hopefully we'll see you then. If not, have a good rest of your weekend. And I'll catch you on the next one then. Later.
Starry night.